What is up, guys? It's your boy VR. We're trying to get down to the facts, baby. What is going on in the U.S. right now? This is kind of crazy. Currently, seems like you are elite if you have a lot of money and you have a huge company that has a lot of employees, because you can get bailed out like that. But some things are happening in the United States that are changing, like laws to the rich, And let's just listen to what's MSNBC had to say about this real quick.
We Senate Democrats have a plan that's called Workers First. We want the help to go just to the people who you said, who are losing their jobs and have to pay monthly bills, not just a one-time shot of money, and then what do they do next month when they have a mortgage or a rent or food? So let me show, we have 5 major points. There are many more, but let me give you the 5. First, we beef up unemployment insurance in a huge way that's never been done before. We call it unemployment on steroids or employment insurance. You lose your job because of this crisis or any other reason, the federal government will pay you your full salary for 4 to 6 months. We're trying to get 6 for the whole time. And that way, you will have money every month. You will have money at the same level you were making before. And you will be able to at least pay your bills. And then, if the crisis is over, you'll go back to your old job because you'll have your bills. The company will just furlough you, and that'll work. Second, a massive amount of money for health care. Our hospitals are hurting. And they need huge amounts of equipment, they need huge amounts of masks, and the workers in those hospitals, I've spoken to the head of the nurses union, they need all kinds of help. They're asking them to work longer hours, they're asking them to work without the proper protective gear. Massive infusion of money to hospitals and, by the way, to state and local governments, which are hurting. Third, and I know you're going to have Sarah Nelson on your show, we're working with her. Any money that goes to these big industries has to go to the workers. We are going to demand of the airlines, you can't lay off a single worker, you can't cut the benefits, you can't cut the salary, you can't cut any of this for any worker. We're going to work on, I've been talking to some of my friends here in New York, with these workers that they farmed out. You clean toilets for minimum wage because it's a contractor, not the airline. No way. And another thing, no buybacks. It just infuriates me, Joy, that these airlines between 2015 and 2019 did $45 billion in buybacks, and now they say they have no money. Those buybacks went to the wealthy shareholders, not a nickel to the workers, to productivity, etc. So that's fourth, paid sick leave, paid family leave. People need it. If you have to stay home because you're sick or because a loved one is sick, you ought to be paid. And finally, we'd like to help the students, and so what we're saying, we're trying to get, I'm working with Elizabeth Warren on this, a portion of your loans, not just the interest, but the principal is forgiven during this crisis. Students are out losing school, they may have to go back for extra terms and extra courses, they should be made whole too. There's many more things in this, but as you can see, it's a workers' first plan, period.
Okay, guys, so you hear what's really going on. Like, the last bailout was 2008, 2009. I was in college. Yeah, I was in college, or at the end of college. The money just went to the big companies, and they just did buybacks, more dividends, fired a lot of people still, and things are actually changing a little bit. With everybody getting their salaries, I don't know if that's going to happen. I know they may send checks, but at least they're fighting for the people. But the crazy thing, did you see at the bottom it says $1 trillion? Our debt is way, way high. So they're saying that right now it might be around $3 trillion bill or $2 trillion bill, and maybe more than that later. So our money is going to deflate. But with these airlines, you can see what's the airline CEO promised to eliminate dividends and stock buybacks if Congress passed $29 billion coronavirus bailout. They got bailed out last time. I highlight this for a reason. The letter says, if loans and or loans guarantee are enacted equally, at least $29 billion participating passengers and air cargo carriers commit to placing limits on executive compensation, eliminating stock buybacks over the life of the loan, and eliminating stock dividends for the life of the loan. Stock dividends. So a lot of stocks give you dividends per share. They won't be able to get none of that money back. They can't do any stock buybacks. So that means their company's value will sit on the public. And that's how it should be if you get a big loan from the government to bail you out again. $2. So let's come over here and look at the price of Bitcoin. It's not looking good, guys. It's truly not looking good right now. These two orange lines are support lines right here, and we came back down. We hit up, and we hit up to this second support line. We got rejection all the way back down here, and we can see the next candle was the same thing, just short of wicks. So I think we're going to go down and maybe form another W, come up, or we're going to go down, come back here, and go back down to here. Right now we looks like a bear market, as she is going straight down. So I see this going further down. This could be a good trade for you guys. Actually, I'm not a financial advisor, but from here to here, that's a good trade on a short. But it is what it is. Other cryptocurrencies I'm looking at Ethereum and XRP. Crazy thing, you can basically, I need 32 of these to stake, and I need like 100,000 of these. That's what I'm looking for. I'm waiting for these prices to go a little bit further down because turmoil hasn't ended yet. It's going to be at least a month in like New York for people to go to work because the amount of people who's catching the virus is skyrocketing right now. In Chicago, people are still going to work, people still moving, but a lot of restaurants, everything, all the restaurants are closed, all the bars are closed, nobody going out, and most of the people are just working from home. But these prices should be going down a little bit further, guys. As Bitcoin falls, this whole entire market falls. So if you want to go buy some cryptocurrencies, come over to my website, BritVR Crypto. Say you want to spend $100 worth of ETH. When these prices go down, to pick you up an ETH at $100, maybe if it goes down $100, you click the buy ETH button, and you click the next step, and it takes you, say you want to pay a Visa, MasterCard, and it takes you to their website, and boom, bam, you finish everything else. Okay, guys? So remember, BritVR Crypto, go check it out. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscriber button, and all you guys have a good day, and all you guys have a good night, and enjoy the crypto life. Peace.